right, this is our math lesson, topic 6. We're going to be working on fluently subtracting within 100 and using some of our strategies from topic 5 that we've learned about. This is kind of a science resource. More of Earth is covered with water than with land, and some of the land is covered with snow and ice. So what you're going to do is find out about water and finding differences. So you can use globes, maps, books, and other sources to find where water, snow, and ice can be found on Earth, and make a list of the names of bodies of water and the bodies of snow and ice. And then you can tell about how globes are models that show where water is found on the Earth, and we can also journal about how to use subtraction models to find the differences. So that's a fun project we can do later together as a class. But right now we're going to review our vocabulary. So let's take a look at this first part. Vocabulary. Break apart 56 into tens and ones. Draw place value blocks to show the parts. So we have 56. We're going to break it into tens and ones. I know if I break it into tens, that's 50 and 6 ones. And 50 is 5 groups of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is 50 plus 6. Okay, number 2. Complete the drawing to show how to regroup 110 as ones. So if we take one of our 10 sticks, that can become 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Complete the bar diagram to model 64 minus 31. So our total goes on top, 64, and we have 31 over here. So we can go ahead and try to, we'll just put a question mark because it doesn't say we need to solve it. It just says we need to complete it. So we'll leave it at that for now. Open number lines. Find 40 minus 25 by counting back on an open number line. Show your work. So we will solve this one. 40 minus 25. I'm going to do a hop of 20 minus 20 gets me to 20. And minus 5 more gets me to 15. So I have a difference of 15. We're going to do the same thing over here. Find 45 minus 22 by adding up on an open number line. Show your work. So, we're adding up, sorry. So 45 minus 22. We're going to start at 22, and our goal is to get to 45. So I am going to do a hop of 3 to get me to 25. And then I'm going to do a hop of 20 plus 20 because 25 plus 20 will get me to 45. So I'm going to look up here and see what I added. I added 20 plus 3, so that gives me a difference of 23. And finally, our math story. Leah has 30 cookies. She gives, we know we're going to be subtracting. That word lets us know it's a subtraction. She gives 17 cookies to her friends. How many cookies does Leah have now? So we really know our equation is 30 minus 17 equals question mark. So we can do it lots of different ways. I'm going to do it on an open number line. I'm going to do 30 minus 10 gets me to 20. And let's see, I need to do 7 more. So I'm going to do minus 5 and minus 2. So 20 minus 5 is 15, and 15 minus 2 is 13. So it gives us a difference of 13 cookies. All right, let's go ahead and go on to our next page here. It is our lesson 6-1, and we're going to be working on regrouping. Let me get that ready. All right, how can you use tens and ones to find 23 minus 6? Use place value blocks to help you. Show your work. Okay, so we've got 23 minus 6. So we can use our place value blocks. We can draw them out. I can do 23, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3. Now I need to subtract 6. So I can do 1, 2, 3, but what I'm going to have to do is break this apart into 10 ones. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to just put an X over that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's count what I have left. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I know that 23 minus 6 equals 17 when I draw it out with my place value blocks. We have to break apart that bundle of 10 into 10 ones in order for us to break it into smaller numbers. We'll get to the point where we'll go 23 minus 6 and stack it, but take a look at this. 3 minus 6. If I have 3, can I take away 6 from it? Nope. So I have to unbundle this. I have to put one group here, and then I have to move another group here. 13 minus 6 is 7. 1 minus 0 is 1, so we get 17. So we'll get into this later, but this is what we have. 2 bundles here, 2 bundles of 10. We break it apart into one bundle here and move one bundle to the ones. So that's just kind of a visual of how we're going to be working through this. We'll get to the point where we stack it and regroup it, but right now we're just going to be taking a look at how we regroup things. All right. So find 34 minus 6. Show 34. There are not enough ones to subtract 6, right? We have 34. We need to subtract 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can't. We need 6 of them. So we have to unbundle one of these. We're going to regroup one group of 10 as 10 ones. Okay, we're going to cross that out. That becomes 10 ones. Now we can subtract 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have enough, and then we'll count how many is left. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So we get 28 there after we regroup. All right. Do you need to regroup when you subtract 5 from 44? Explain why or why not. Well, if I have 44 minus 5, take a look at this. I have 4 ones here and 5 here. This is larger, so I'm going to have to regroup because the number in the ones place is only 4. Yes, because there are only 4 ones, and we need at least 5. All right. So what we're going to do in here is we're going to subtract. You can use the place value blocks at home. You can draw pictures. You can regroup if you need to. So we're first of all going to see if we have to regroup. I'm going to do that part first. So 35 minus 8. Okay? We have 5 in the ones place minus 8. 5 minus 8. This number is larger than the number over here, so we are going to have to regroup. So 35 minus 8 is 27. And I'll show you the regrouping on each of these also in just a minute. Okay, 46 minus 3. Now look at this. This number is larger. 6 is larger than 3. So do we need to regroup? No. And 46 minus 3 is just 43. Okay? 62 minus 4. We have a 2 and a 4. If this number here is larger than the other one, number in the ones place, we have to regroup. Okay, so let's see, 2. We can't do that. 2 minus 4 doesn't work, so yes, we have to regroup. 62 minus 4. Now, on this one, we can just count backwards to 58. And then 50 minus 7. Now, take a look at this one. 0 minus 7. Will that work? If I have nothing, can I take away 7 from it? Nope. So I am going to have to regroup on this one. And I know that 50 minus 7 is 43. And again, you can count back. You can use an open number line. Whatever your math strategy is that you'd like to use, you're welcome to do that. All right, let's head to our independent practice page. On page 325 in this version of the book. Let's go ahead and get this ready. Sorry, it always takes me a second here. So we're going to be doing the same thing that we just did on our guided practice on the last page. We're going to go through and figure out if we have to regroup, and we also have to solve for the difference. Okay, 81 minus 2. 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2, could I do it? Nope. So I'm going to need to regroup. 81 minus 2. I know that in my head. I can just count backwards 2. That's going to take me to 79. Okay, 29 minus 1. 9 minus 1. I can do that. Do I need to regroup? Nope. And 29 minus 1 is going to put me at 28. Okay, 60 minus 4. 0 minus 4. If I have nothing, can I take away 4 from it? No, I can't. So I'm going to need to regroup. 60 minus 4, I know I can just count backwards on that to get me to 56. 24 minus 9. 4 minus 9. If I have 4, can I take away 9 from there? No, I can't. So I am going to need to regroup. And so we've got 24 minus 9. I know that that's 15. Okay, and we can use a number line to go backwards on that one. Okay, number 9, 75 minus 3. If I have 5, can I take away 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that works. Do I need to regroup? Nope, I don't. 75 minus 3 is just going to put me at 72. And then 43 minus 5. Look at that. 3 minus 5. Can I take away 5 from there? No, I only have 3. So I need to regroup. Okay, 43 minus 5. I'm going to show you guys just on an open number line. 43 minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 42, 41, 40, 39, 38. So we have a difference of 38. So that might be one strategy you want to use, or you can just use mental math in your head. All right. Which one-digit numbers can you subtract from 74 without regrouping? Explain how you know. Well, if I have a 4 here, I can subtract a 4 from it. I can subtract a 3 from it. I can subtract 2 from it. I can subtract 1 from it. And I also can subtract 0. Those are the only ones. Because the number in the ones place is 4 or less. Those are the only ones I can do without regrouping. Okay? Because that's the number from the ones place. All right. Let's go ahead and go onto our back page here and get this all ready. All right. This is our math practices and problem solving. All right, we're going to take a look at our word problems. You guys all know I love my word problems. All right, there are 21 snails in a garden. 6 snails leave. They're leaving. We know we're going to be subtracting. How many snails are still in the garden? So 21 minus 6 is our equation. I have a 1 here. 1, can I subtract 6 ones? Nope, I'm going to need to regroup. So let's go ahead and draw this one out. 10, 21 minus 6. I can minus 1, but I'm going to need to unbundle this. So I'm going to need to regroup this 1 here into 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I need to subtract 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I have left over one group of 10 and 5 ones. So my answer is going to be 15 snails. All right, let's take a look at number 13. Kate has 45 marbles. She gives, that lets me know I'm going to subtract 3 marbles to her brother. How many marbles does Kate have now? So I have 45 minus 3 equals something. Well, let's see. I'm going to look at my ones place. 5 minus 3. Will that work? It sure will. I know 5 minus 3 is 2, and 4 groups of 10 still, so 42 marbles is what Kate has left. All right, let's take a look at our higher order thinking. This is going to involve some drawing. Sammy has 9 fewer rings than Emilio. Let's see. Sammy has 7 more rings than Sarah, and Emilio has 34 rings. So I'm going to do an E for Emilio. He has 34 rings. Then I'm going to do let's see, Sammy. And it says Sammy has 9 fewer rings than Emilio. 34 minus 9. And then let's see. Okay, I think we're just doing those 2 right there. So we're just going to figure out how many Sammy has. And then once we have that, we'll figure out how many Sarah has. Okay? So Sammy has 34 minus 9. Well, I know that 34 minus 9 is going to take me to 25 rings. Okay? Now it says Sammy has 7 more than Sarah. So we had to figure the 25 here of Sammy and 7 more. 25. And then she has 7 more rings than Sarah, but we're actually going to be subtracting. I know that's tricky on how that is. But Sammy has 7 more rings than Sarah, so it's 7 more. So Sarah has 25 minus 7. 25 minus 7 is 18, so Sarah has 18 rings. All right, here's our assessment. Again, when we see the sign that says assessment here, Common Core assessment, we know we're going to have problems just like this on our final assessment for the unit. So let's take a look at this one. All right, Malcolm has 38 seeds. Juan has 4 fewer seeds than Malcolm, okay? So I'm going to put an M for Malcolm, has 38 seeds. Juan has 4 fewer seeds than Malcolm, so 38 minus 4. Then we need to solve this first. 38 minus 4. Well, I'm going to do 38 as 1, 2, 3 groups, so 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now he has 34 left over, right? We didn't even need to regroup on that one. And then Juan gives 8 seeds to his friend. I'm going to put an F here for friend. Okay? So 34 minus 8 is what we need to do, is figure out how many that is. So I have 34, 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 8. I'm going to have to regroup this one here into 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I can subtract 8 from it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's see, I have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So B is my answer, equals 26. All right, great job, everybody.